Hey, Krishna. So we are continuing with our nectar of Shri Upanishad. Summary. We're going to go through the summary. Some of us have done it, but it's good to always go through the books again and again as many times as possible. The more we go through it, the more we understand the book. The more the book become our, we become an expert in the book. Because any of Prabhupada's books actually we pick and we become expert in that book, become a child of that book. We can preach that book anywhere, anytime, in any way we want, like that. Any book we pick. So just like if somebody become master of business, somebody become master of different fields. So any of the books we pick and really absorb ourselves in them, we can really appreciate the knowledge of Krishna consciousness. So we are going to be. So let me share my screen. So, Rasana Prabhu, have you gone through the Shri Upanishad before coming to the class?
No, Prabhu. Sorry.
Shraya Mataji, have you gone through the book?
I asked some copy from you when you sent me. I cannot access them, so no. That's why I asked if you can help me send it in the Gmail. Thank you.
Actually, if you really want to restudy Prabhupada's book, you go on Vedabase online.
Okay.
When you click on Vedabase online, you will see your Prabhupada's book and you can study any of the books here online.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, Shri Upanishad meaning. Sorry. Ryan Prabhu, what is the meaning of Shri Upanishad?
Shri Isopanisad.
You're supposed to be a senior student.
Yeah, the Shri Isopanisad in English, it simply means a knowledge that will put you closer to God.
Thank you. So now let us analyze it. The Sanskrit word, Isopanisad. Can you analyze it for us, Ryan Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you analyze the word Isopanisad for us?
Isopanisad, the knowledge that brings nearer to the Supreme.
No. Can you analyze that word, Isopanisad, one by one?
Each word. Wait.
Yeah.
The Sri. Wait. I need to check.
Don't worry, let me help you. Okay, Isopanisad. Isha means God, supreme, the controller, Isha. There's some Sanskrit rules. When two words join together in Sanskrit, they form one word, one letter. And then that letter changes form. So here we have Isha and Upa. So when A and U join together, it becomes O. Just like when A and I in English, join together become A. That's why you have the word like Mahendra instead of Mahendra. Similarly, also you have Brajeshwari instead of Braja Ishwari. And like that. So there's some Sanskrit rules that when two letters join together, they form one word, one letter. So similarly, also, we have in Isopanisad, Isha and Upanishad. So Isha means the controller or God. The controller. Isha means controller. So Upanishad, Upa means to sit close. To come close. Upanishad. Actually, it's two Word joined together there. Through suffix joined together to make one. So you have chat, to sit, upani. It's almost the same thing also. So Isopanisad means the knowledge that bring you sit close to God. Like proper translated it. Let's see proper translation. This proper translation. It says the knowledge that brings you more nearer to the supreme personality of God and Krishna. Okay. Are you taking notes? Please, you take notes.
Yes, we are taking notes.
Yes,
Thank you.
Asha, your hands was up. What do you want to tell us?
Huh? No, Prabhuji, maybe I accidentally pressed.
Don't accidentally press again because you will draw my attention. Every time you accidentally press, you are going to pay 1,000 pesos. Okay? Hare Krishna. Okay, let's continue. So in the introduction actually was a lecture given by Srila Prabhupada in London. It's very good. This lecture is very good to introduce what is the meaning of Vedas. Please, if you have not read it, go and read it because here you are just going to hear some brief, summary. But you should take your time and really analyze and study it.
Prabhuji,
yeah.
why is it like the introduction here in the Veda base is different?
From where? From which one?
From the Veda base, the one
Which
that
one is
you
different? Which one is different?
Introduction, it says here, the personality of Godhead is perfect and complete. There's no such thing like Srila Prabhupada gave difference between.
No, you are not in the introduction. You are not in the introduction.
Oh, okay.
You are in somewhere else. Introduction is the beginning of the book itself. The first link in that book is introduction. The first link in that book is introduction. Okay? And in the introduction, it's a lecture given by Srila Prabhupada in London, Colwell Hall. So Srila Prabhupada was addressing some audience about what is Vedas. Why we must accept Vedas. Okay? So I'm not going to go detail into the introduction, start reading it, but I will just read what I've already summarized here. So why we must accept the Vedas. Srila Prabhupada gave the difference between the conditioned soul and liberated soul. We must accept the Veda because as a conditioned soul, we have 4 defects. What are those 4 defects?
Commit mistake, to be illusions, cheating propensity, and imperfect senses.
Yes. We always make mistakes. To hell with you, man. So we all make mistakes. Prabhupada gave a very good example of Mahatma Gandhi. He was told that he's going to be killed. Still, he went and he was killed. And so many other examples Prabhupada gave in the book. And to be illusion, we think we are the body. You think I'm a professor this, I'm doctor this, I'm Mr. this, Mr. that. When they say, who are you? You say, I am Mr. this. That is illusion. We are not this body, we are the spirit soul inside the body. They're cheating propensity. Even though we don't know who we are, but we are theorizing, giving so much knowledge, teaching others, even though we don't know who we are. So Papa said that cheating propensity. Cheating. You are cheating. You don't know who you are, but you are teaching others. And imperfect senses. Papa gave a very nice example. Now we are seeing the sun like a disc in the sky, but actually the sun will have dropped. It's bigger than the earth 1,000,000 times. So, but with due to our imperfect senses, we are seeing like a ball in the sky. Okay? So, if we are to off the light in your room now, you cannot even see your hand. So, our eyes need the light to see. So, our eyes depend on the eyes. Then you will come forward and say, show me God. Do you have the eyes to see God? No. So we don't have the eyes to see God. So we are imperfect. Okay? So, and Prabhupada went on to say, describe We are not Hindu. Sometimes people, when they ask you, you are saying you are religious from Hindu. No. Papa said from the beginning, we are not Hindu. We are not what? We are not what?
Varnarash. Huh?
We are not Hindus. Okay? I said we are not what? We are not Hindus. I'm expecting some response to know that you are hearing me. I want to know whether you are hearing me. Because when I'm speaking, I want to know whether the other side is they are hearing me from the other side. So when I ask questions, somebody should give an answer. And I will know that you are hearing me. Okay. Somebody say hi.
Hi, Haribol.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi,
Yeah,
Prabhu.
then I know that you are hearing me now. Okay. So you may call the bed as Hindu, but Hindu is a foreign name. We are not Hindus. Our real designation is Vanashrama. Vanashrama denotes the follower of the
Vedas.
those who accept the human society in the 8th division of Varna and Ashrama. Who can tell me about the Varna and Ashrama? Can somebody tell me the Varna and Ashramas?
Yes, the
What are the
four
Varna?
Varna
Prabhu
or
said?
ashram.
He said
Four
what?
division of society.
Huh?
It's a four division of society.
Yes.
Prabhu. It's a four division of society.
4 division.
Brahmana, Satriya, Vaishya, and Shudra.
Okay. Thank you. So we have the 4 Varna and 4 Ashrama. It's very easy to understand that Varna means the society. Ashrama means the spiritual side. The social side is the Varna, and the Ashrama is the spiritual side. This is how to differentiate it, okay? Varna means Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. This is how the society runs. This is these 4 classes of men, they are in all society in the world, not only in India, okay? In here, in Philippines, we have those people who are the knowledgeable people, the priests. These people are considered to be the Brahmanas, okay? Then we have the Kshatriyas, the administrators, those who are ruling the country. They are called the Kshatriyas, administrators. Then we have the Vaishyas, the bankers, the farmers. They are under the category of the Vaishyas. Then we have the laborer class, the Shudras. And then you have the Ashrams. We have the Brahmachari, we have the Grihastha, we have the Vanaprastha and Science. So generally, in the material world, people don't follow this ashrama seriously. It's completely lost. So, but in the Vedic time, these things are very prominent. You can still find them in India till today. So, Prabhupada says we are not Hindus. This word Hindu was given to India by the Pakistanis. The Pakistanis, there's a river that is dividing India between Pakistan and India. So they don't know how to call Hindu. The Sindhu, they call them Hindu. Yeah. So then the Hindus. That's how those who are practicing this culture become Hindus. Prabhupada said we are not Hindus. Okay. Let's continue. So Prabhupada gave a very nice analogy in the purport. Who wants to read?
I can read.
Yes, please go ahead.
Shruti is considered to be like a mother. We take so much knowledge from our mother. For example, if you want to know who your father is, who can answer you? Your mother. Similarly, if you want to know something beyond your experience, beyond your experimental knowledge, beyond the activities of the senses, then you have to accept the Vedas.
So what Prabhupada is trying to tell us here is that knowledge about the spiritual world, knowledge about God is beyond our material conception. So we need authority. Any knowledge that is beyond our brain, our material conception, we need authority to understand such knowledge. As the Papa gave the example of the mother. You cannot know who is your father. Only your mother can tell you this is your father, because that knowledge beyond your knowledge, beyond your brain. Okay? So similarly, if you want to know who God is, we have to approach the Vedas. Okay? So that is why we have the Vedas. So there are three kinds of evidence. Okay, we have Pratyaksha, Anuman, and Shabda. Pratyaksha means direct evidence. So the materialistic people, they love this Pratyaksha. Show me, I want to see. I don't believe unless I see. What can your eyes see? You have imperfect senses. Okay? Your eyes cannot even see in a dark room, and you say, show me, you're so proud of your eyes. So Pratyaksha doesn't work. If you want to realize God, you cannot say, show me. God is not obliged to reveal himself to you. Okay? Then we have Anumana, inductive knowledge. Perhaps maybe like this or like that are potencies, experimental knowledge by the scientists. Still also, that is why you see we have so many philosophy about the creation of the world, Big Bang theories and all the rest. Because they are trying to use induction process, which does not work. Okay? They're just suggesting, they are making guesswork. It doesn't work. Knowledge that is beyond our material brain, suggestion will not work. So the best means of obtaining transcendental knowledge is Shabda Praman. Shabda Praman. Vedic knowledge is called Shabda Praman. Okay? Another name is Shruti. What is the meaning of Shruti? Who can tell us the meaning of Shruti? Right, Prabhu? Right, Prabhu, what is the meaning of Shruti?
Knowledge has to be received simply by oral reception.
Thank you. By hearing. Shruti means to
By
hear.
hearing.
Yeah, Shruti means to hear. Okay? So, yeah, Shruti means to hear. So the Vedic instructs that in order to understand transcendental knowledge, we have to hear from the authority. Transcendental knowledge is knowledge from beyond this universe. Within this universe is material knowledge, and beyond this universe is transcendental knowledge. We cannot even go to the end of the universe. So how can we go to the spiritual world? Thus, to acquire full knowledge is impossible. It is mentioned in the Brahma Samhita that if the yogi travel on the airplane of the mind, because the mind is very fast. Now I'm thinking of my country, Nigeria, and I'm there. I can see my house. I'm already in the house, sitting in my house now. That's how fast the mind is. Very fast. Okay? So the scripture says, Brahma Samhita says, if you travel at the speed of the mind, for millions and millions of years, you cannot approach the spiritual world. So such a place, how can you understand that? It's inductive and Pratyaksha. It's not possible. Anumana and Pratyaksha, you cannot understand such place. So that is why we need authority. So we need to hear from the Vedas. And why do we need to hear from the Vedas? Because the Vedas is completely beyond. This is directed from Krishna, the Supreme Lord himself. Okay? Bravo. Something happened. Finish. Oh, it's finished. I was thinking it's still there. So we need to hear. So we need to hear from the authoritative sources. That's a Bhagavan Chaksha Bhagavan Pranitam. The knowledge is directed from Krishna. Krishna is the one who initiated religion. Let me open to the. Okay. Any question, comments so far? Go to verse 1. Any questions?
No question so
So the conclusion was the knowledge is from Krishna, and through the parampara we receive the knowledge. So that is how to understand the knowledge that is beyond our blood material senses. We have to depend on the Shabda Brahman. Okay? No question? Let's go to the invocation. For us. Read the invocation.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Read.
Read daw, read.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamidasati Purnansha Purnamadaya Purnam Ibabashitati.
Thank you. Because you are the Acharya in this, that's why I asked you to read. You learn the word translation also. You want to read it, the translation?
Ho Prabhu me?
Yes.
Yeah.
See.
The personality of Godhead is perfect and complete. Because he is completely perfect, all emanations from him, such as this phenomenal world, are perfectly equipped as complete whole. Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself, because it is the complete whole. Even though so many complete units emanate from him, he remains the complete balance.
Thank you. So we should memorize this sloka and the translation. Om Punamada Punamidam Puna Punamudasyate Punasya Punamadaya Punamebabasisyate Om Punada Punamida. Okay? Puna Punamudasyate Punasya Punamadaya Punamebabasisyate. Everything is complete. The personality of Godhead is complete, is perfect and complete because it's completely perfect. All emanation from him, such as this phenomenal world, are complete, are equipped as a complete whole. Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself. It's complete whole. Even though complete units emanate from him, it remains complete balance. So everything about God is complete. God is complete. His emanations are complete. His creations complete. Everything. So Prabhupada explained very nicely in the purport, okay, that the complete or the supreme personality, the supreme absolute truth is the complete personality of Godhead. Realization of personal Brahman or Paramatma, the super soul, is incomplete realization of the absolute truth. So the supreme personality of Godhead is Sakti Ananda Vigraha. Okay, because there are some school of thought in India who believe that the personality of the supreme absolute truth is impersonal. And there's some other school of thought who thinks that it's a localized Paramatma. Actually, this is incomplete knowledge of the supreme complete. The complete knowledge of the supreme complete is Sachit Ananda Vigraha, the supreme personality of Godhead. The creatures coming out from him is part of him, and his localized Paramatma is also his expansion. but he maintains his supreme completeness as a spiritual person. Many materialist people cannot comprehend this. People don't understand, they don't have comprehension about spiritual form. They cannot comprehend it at all. All what we know is based on the material experience we are having. So they are thinking, if material is like this, spiritual should be opposite, means no form. That is their misconception. Because they are always thinking in terms of duality. If material is form, then spiritual should be formless. But actually it's not. Spiritual form is what, spirit is what gives form to matter. Without no spiritual form, no material forms. Just like this body we are having, once we leave this body, the body will start become formless. The particle will start disintegrating. So it means that this body has no form. It's the soul inside that gives form to it. So similarly, the source of the universal form is the supreme form himself, Bhagavan, Krishna. Okay? And this is how Baba make this very nice statement. Very nice one. That's how Papa said. Somebody read. I want somebody to read. Please read him.
Yes,
All
I
right.
can read. Okay, Prabhu, Ryan, you want to go?
Go ahead, Prabhuji.
Yes, the complete whole, the personality of Godhead as immense potencies, all of which are as complete as He is. Thus, this phenomenal world is also complete in itself. The 24 elements of which this material universe is a temporary manifestation are arranged to produce everything necessary for the maintenance and subsistence of this universe.
That is why when you put when you eat your corn, you know corn or mango. When you eat your mango, you put it on the floor, it produces another mango. Produce another mango. When you eat corn, it produces another corn. Whatever, everything that God has given us is a complete in itself, there's a continuous maintenance of itself, everything, the human being, they continue to produce another human being, there's no machine that the white man or whatever, or the scientists have produced that can produce other machines just like that. No, so they have to be a soul that is controlling it. But in the case of God's creation, His soul creation is so complete that it can continue to reproduce itself. So it's a complete whole, it's a complete package. So the maintenance, the sustenance of God's creation is complete. It continues to maintain itself and sustain itself. God doesn't need to even come. Okay? So I said, let me share with you the 24 elements. Some of you may not know it. So it's very important we know the ingredients of the creation, the 24 elements, which are the ingredients of creation, is here. So this is from Bhagavad Gita 13. You can go and check it out, 6 to 7. Okay. So there's this list of the components of the universe itself. Somebody should read. Ashaya Mataji, can you read?
Yes. From all the authoritative statements of the great sages, the Vedic hymns, and the aphorisms of the Vedanta Sutra, the components of this world can be understood as follows. First, there are earth, water, fire, air, and ether. These are the 5 great elements, Mahabhuta. Then there are false ego, intelligence, and the unmanifested stage of the three modes of nature. Then there are five senses for acquiring knowledge: the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. Then five working senses: voice, legs, hands, anus, and genitals. Then above the senses there are mind, which is within and which can be called the senses within. Therefore, including the mind, there are 11 senses altogether. Then there are five objects of the senses: smell, taste, form, touch, and sounds. Now, the aggregate of these 24 elements is called the field of activity. Hare
So
Krishna.
all the things that all the ingredients in this universe, they are all 24 altogether. You have the Mahabhutas, which are the earth, water, ether, fire, air. You have the mind, you have the intelligence, you have the force ego. You have the objects of the senses, you have the working senses. All these make they are what are running this universe, whether we know it or we don't know it. So these are the ingredients of the universe. Whatever we have in our body, we have the universal ingredient of it in the universe. Like the first ego, there's a universal first ego. We have the mind, there's a universal mind. We have the intelligence, we have the universal intelligence. All these elements, they are present in the universe. So that is why we can connect. And that is why whatever activity we are doing is affecting each other, because there's connection in the universal world. And that is why, like when it was mentioned in Canto 4 about Prithu Maharaj, when Prithu Maharaj was going back home, back to Godhead, he has to merge all the subtle elements into the universal element. His mind merged into the universal mind, his intelligence merged into the universal intelligence, his force ego merged into his universal force ego. Because the soul itself is pure. But for the soul to sustain in this universe, it needs the subtle body and the gross body. But when the soul is going back home, back to God, he has to drop all these elements in this universe. So these are all the elements, the ingredients of the universe, And the three modes of material nature is very, very important, because without the three modes of material nature, there's no activities. Actually, it's what sprung the activity, that is the three modes, and like that. So there are two types, nature of creation. We have Pradhan and we have Prakriti. So Pradhan is when everything was inert. All the ingredients are there, but everything was like inert, no action. Just like when you keep your vegetables and your fruit stuff in the kitchen and there's no mixture, there's no mixing, nobody's mixing it, okay? All the ingredients are there to make a very nice food, but nobody's mixing it, okay? When we are studying Bhagavad Gita, we can talk more about this. I will just brief it. Then, when the Lord glances at Pradhan, then it becomes active. That glance of the Lord is called time, Kala. So the Kala Shakti is what sprung to action. Sprung activity to action. That is why you see it's time that is making everything active in this world. At a particular time, everything looks very inert. At night, everybody go to sleep. Everything looks very dull, very calm. Then in the afternoon, there's more action, because at that time there's more passion, ignorance. There's more passion. Then night is ignorance, and the early morning is goodness. People want to meditate, they want to praise God, they want to serve God. And so when the Lord glances at the three and the Deva Shakti, Divya Shakti, that is the three modes, then it's become active. So everything is complete in God's creation. Okay, just a little bit digress into creation. We don't need to talk so much about creation. Only Krishna says, or in the Vedas, we hear so much about creation. And any other scripture, there's no detail about creation. When you study Srimad Bhagavatam, you go to hear details about creation. There's primary creation and there is secondary creation. Okay, so let's continue. Somebody want to read?
Okay, Prabhu. No other unit in the universe need make an extraneous effort to try to maintain the universe. The universe function on its own time scale, which is fixed by the energy of complete whole. And when the schedule is completed, this temporary manifestation will be annihilated by the complete arrangement of the complete whole.
See, so everything is complete. The creation, the maintenance, the annihilation, it's going on automatically by the arrangement of God or Krishna. Okay. Pitamba Prabhu, are you speaking or you are listening? Are you driving or what are you doing? Pitamba Prabhu, are you hearing us? It's like Pitamba Prabhu is not hearing us.
He actually waved his hand, but he's trying to make signal that he cannot hear.
He's not hearing, he's driving and he's talking. Okay. They are discussing. Okay, let's continue. That is one thing about technology. Somebody can be there and you will not be hearing you. Okay, somebody want to read this? Ashaya Pataji and Rasara Pataji should be very eager to read because you are doing the summary for you.
Yes, I can read, Prabhu.
Please, always welcome.
Yes, all facilities are given to the small, complete units, namely the living beings, to enable them to realize the complete whole. All forms of incompleteness are experienced due to incomplete knowledge of the complete whole. The human form of life is a complete manifestation of the consciousness of the living being, and it is obtained after evolving through 8,400,000 species of life in the cycle of birth and death. If in this human life of full consciousness, the living entity does not realize his completeness in relation to the complete whole, he loses the chance to realize his completeness and is again put into the evolutionary cycle by the law of material nature.
Our purpose in life is to realize our connection with the complete whole. We become incomplete without no connection with a complete whole. All forms of incompleteness are experienced due to the incomplete knowledge of the complete whole. So when we are not connected to the complete whole, we become incomplete. Because we are part of the complete whole. Mameva Sojiva okay, Jiva Buddha Sanatana. Manasa Stani Driyani, Prakiti Stani Grashati. Mameva Sojiva okay. We are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we are part of the complete whole. So all forms of incompleteness are experienced due to the incomplete knowledge of the incomplete whole. So our duty is to connect ourselves to the complete whole. If not, we keep on going in the cycle of birth and death. 8,400,000 species of life. 3 million of beasts, 1,100,000 of reptiles, 2 million of aquatics, and then 400,000 of human species will be going for millions and millions of years in all different bodies like this. Until we only in human body, we have actually opportunity to develop this knowledge of complete whole. And if we don't make use of it, we fall down into the cycle again. So it's very important. Okay, let's continue.
Because we do not know that there is a complete arrangement in nature for our maintenance, we make efforts to utilize the resources of nature to create a so-called complete life of sense of enjoyment. Because the living entity cannot enjoy the life of the senses without being dovetailed with the complete whole, the misleading life of sense enjoyment is illusion. The hand of body is a complete unit only as long as it is attached to the complete body. When the hand is severed from the body, it may appear like a hand, but it actually has none of the potencies of a hand. Similarly, living beings are part and parcel of the complete whole, and if they are reserved from the complete whole, the illusory representations of completeness cannot fully satisfy them.
So Papa gives a very nice analogy here. We should take note of that analogy. We can use it also when we are doing our preaching.
I think probably you're frozen.
It's freeze.
I think
Yeah,
his Wi-Fi is not working.
yeah, probably.
Unstable.
Let's just wait for him to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saan yung signal?
Umuulan ba dyan, Pro Brian?
Hindi naman, Prabuji. Medyo
Ah,
okay, makulimlim lang.
makulimlim lang. Kasi
Oo.
usually pag nawawala ng signal, minsan pag malakas din yung ulan napuputol-putol yung wifi.
Yes, pero minsan may dito sa Makati wala, pero sa ibang part ng Manila umuulan. Ganyan
Umuulan,
minsan.
no?
Oo.
Hello, what happened?
Tayin lang natin. Prabuji.
Ano yung drive na sa open bar?
Ay, oo. Ayan. Kaya lang.
Hello.
Wait lang. Yung ano, ilang ano to? Ilang mantra to?
Meron yan sa
18.
cellphone ko. Nako. Nandun. Meron yan.
OMG.
Nagtaro pa na yan. Ay, Isopanisad meron yan.
Okay.
Valentine.
Lagi ko to sa tubig.
Ha?
Tubig.
Oo.
Araw-araw pinuputulan ng dulo niyan pag nakababad. Oh.
Para bukas.
Para bukas agad. Okay. Video call. Sige nga. Access dapat. Open. Nag-open na. Setting. Okay na yun. Setting.
Ayaw nga magaling.
Okay. Battery. Saan yan? Alin dito? Permission yan Permission. Allowed. Camera. Alin yan? Microphone.
Alam.
Okay na. Bakit ano?
Oo.
Asan na yan dito? Allowed na nga camera, contact, storage, microphone. Paano yun?
Hindi ko nga alam.
Pag may tumawag.
Natin.
Bravo Jimmy, may tumawag yata siya sa sa WhatsApp.
Sige niya. Saan natin? To call allow access with
Ay.
microphone top settings permission to turn.
Ang
Naka-turn na.
microphone. Ayun, may permission.
Microphone.
Ayan o.
Hello. Naka-allow na.
Join na tayo doon. Sana.
Yeah.